I've seen a lot of murders in my time, but this one really stinks. It all started when we got a call in the middle of the afternoon. We jumped right on it. I'm Detective Sherman. Been with the force for 15 years. My partner is Detective Amanda. She's been around for 10 years, 5 months, and 9 days.
And 4 hours and 11 minutes.
Every minute counts with Detective Amanda.
On the surface, it seemed ordinary, a body with no ID and 2 witnesses, Miss Walker, the dog walker, and Courtney, the dog.
Courtney picked up on the scent, which led her straight to the victim.
Hey, are you okay? Hey.
Actually, Miss Walker said Courtney lost her sense of smell somewhere on Chamberlain Avenue.
Miss Walker said she knew the victim and had seen him around the dumpsters of the neighborhood. Everyone called him Mr. Trash, so he went by as Mr. Trash.
He was not always Mr. Trash. Miss Walker said in his better days, he was Mr. Recycle. He recycled cans and bottles everywhere he went.
But then he lost his way and fell into hard times. One day, he found some little plastic toys. Miss Walker said he taught himself a game called Go-Go's. Mr. Trash said he loved to play Go-Go's. He could play Go-Go's all day long. Even when he missed his target, Go-Go's made him happy.
Unfortunately, Mr. Trash cannot hit the side of the barn.
After concluding our interview, we took an art break and painted a still life. Then we went back to look for more clues.
But the stench of the crime scene was overwhelming.
It was awful, so we suited up to investigate the evidence properly.
And it was hot out.
We took the evidence back to headquarters. We had one sock, a note, and some Go-Go's. We began to compare sock shots as we munched on more donuts with coffee.
We came up with 0,
Zippo,
zilch.
goose egg.
The toxicology report said that the sock was the leading cause of the death.
Death by stinkiness.
We hit the streets of Richmond searching every possible place for the other sock.
No laundromat was left unturned.
There were some close calls but no matching pink sock.
Too many socks led to some bad sock joke.
Oh, my favorite was, what did the hat say to the foot?
No, don't say it.
I'll go ahead, you go on foot.
And that's when I said maybe we should put a sock in the sock jokes.
But then I remembered. I've seen that sock before. Mr. Champ, the best go-go player ever, wore those socks at every go-go championship game. They are his lucky socks. And rumor has it, he never washes them.
Luckily, we found the recent International Go-Go Championship footage to verify Mr. Champ's socks in question.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most unusual tournament ever. Mr. Champ, the reigning champion, is having a terrible time. There are no trick shots in the duffel bag today. He's missing difficult shots, easy shots, even hitting his own pieces.
Indeed, Jim, he is not himself today, and we are down to the final round. It's up to Champ to pull himself up by the bootstraps and get himself out of this mess.
You know, Joe, I remember Champ doing his winning streak. He seemed to have it all. Skill, luck, charm. He was living on the easy street.
And speaking of last shots, this could be the final play of the tournament. And we have nobody coming from nowhere who's playing his heart out today. We have no profile on him, except that people call him Mr. Trash.
This is a must-win for Mr. Champ. He's been training his whole life, and he missed it again! An easy shot for the champ, and it's nothing but air! Mr. Trash cleans up. What a tragic end to a great career. We have new champions of Go-Go.
And now we go to the award ceremony. It appears Mr. Champ has scribbled a note to someone.
Here comes the runner-up award.
It looks as if the champ is not taking this too well.
Well, Jim, how would you feel after dominating the Go-Go circuit for the past 11 years, and you just gave a banana slug of a performance?
You are so right, Joe.
And the new champion is crowned, Mr. Trash, the Go-Go champion of the world.
Truly a Cinderella story.
Clearly, those were the socks.
I couldn't believe it. My favorite go-go player.
We couldn't arrest him until we had enough evidence.
Exactly. It was time to make a visit to Mr. Champ's house.
I picked up a sock search warrant on the way. Approaching the house, I felt a little bit nervous since I didn't have my partner, Detective Amanda. She had a dental appointment. It was her 6th month cleaning. I didn't think the champ suspected me, but he threw the door right open. It was obvious he was waiting for me. His dirty, deadly sock was his last resort. But I'm an old gumshoe. He wasn't a match for me. I had him just where I wanted. Not only do I have lucky socks that smell like skunk, mine do not kill anyone because I wash mine at least once a month whether they need it or not. Mr. Champ told me everything. He gave Mr. Trash a note. He met him in the back alley. He admitted it was his sock that killed Mr. Trash. His motive was he was envious and mad that he lost his title. And that closes the case, except for one thing. There is no body. Mr. Trash's body disappeared. The city morgue can't find it. All they found was an empty gurney. Of course, a dead man can't just get up and walk away. Can he now?
Camera rolling, and
Murder scene, take 1.
action! Keep going.
Murder scene, take 2.
Action.
Murder scene, take 3.
And action. Go. Pitch him. Pitch him. Pitch him. One at a time. There we go. Pitch it up. Hit it. Good. Is that it?
Dylan, throw more.
Stay in the light. Stay in the light. Stay in the light.
What's coming in? It's all over!
Socks. Socks. Go faster. Faster. More. More. Just take all the socks. Oh, just throw them all. Throw them all. Yeah.
It's over!
And action. And we're signing off.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye.